What's up guys, Mark Bursteiner here with Android Police, and we're here on day 2 of I/O 2016 here in, again, beautiful Mountain View, California. Thankfully the weather has eased up a little bit. It's much nicer out today than it was yesterday. Wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about one of the other really cool things that we heard about at the keynote and have since had some time to play with. Android Wear 2.0 is now available for a few select devices in a beta mode, but there's a lot of new stuff that's coming to each and every one of your devices. So let's get into it. As of Android Wear 2.0, we now have a number of new input methods. Obviously, you can input with your voice like you've always been able to. You can respond with emoji, both by drawing and selecting, but now you also have the choice of using an on-screen keyboard, the Google keyboard, or using handwriting recognition. Having played with both of them, I can tell you that the keyboard is way too small to use reliably. However, the handwriting recognition is actually surprisingly good. It's a little bit laggy while you're actually doing the writing, but it was able to get most of what I was trying to write on it without a problem. There are a lot more mechanical changes too. The back gesture that used to be a swipe to the right is now gone. You use the button, the hardware button on the device, to go back at any given moment. Same idea with the app drawer. That is no longer where it used to be just by tapping on the screen. You hit your hardware button and that brings up your app list, which has now been conformed to a round display. I'm using a Huawei watch as one of the few devices that you can actually get the preview on. So everything looks like it ought to be on a round screen. You can see a lot more apps on your app list this way. Wear has also made a lot of great quality of life improvements. Things like watch faces. Instead of starting with the entire list and having to select from there, you can pare it down right from the get-go. Now when you look at your watch faces, you're looking at your favorite watch faces, and you can add any of the watch faces on your watch to that list. Wow, I said watch many times in that last sentence, huh? Everything from notification toggles to the actual notifications and how you respond to them with quick replies and things of that nature, everything has been refined, and it certainly is much easier to use, that much I can tell you. Plus, while we're still on the mechanical side, apps will now be able to run as standalone applications on the watch, meaning that you don't actually have to have an Android device paired to your Wear device anymore for it to be useful. As you can see, things look a lot different now too, so the changes aren't all under the hood and mechanical. Things really do look a lot more refined, and not just in terms of the user experience. The UI looks a lot cleaner than it ever used to, and it really does seem to echo Material Design now. While we did get a preview of this next feature in Android Wear 1.3, it's gotten a big revamp in 2.0. Complications are now a big thing that any developer can use in any of their watch faces. It allows the user to put the information that they want on any old watch face and then have that information be skinned appropriately to fit with the aesthetics of that watch face. I'm gonna fall over, oh boy. I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with Android Wear, so I would love to hear what you guys have to say about 2.0. Is this enough to renew your interest in the platform? Is this at least a step in the right direction? I think so. I mean, I think a lot of the changes are small, but they add up to a nice big quality of life shift that I think makes the experience much better. That said, need to see it when it's finally fully baked. Again, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Love to hear from you. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Be kind to one another, and I'll catch you in the next video.